Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Metaphor ReFantazio. In the last one, what did we do in the last one?
What now?
We decided to enter the Tournament of Thrones after doing a few days of just random activities. The announcement finally came from the church that was like, it's a tournament now and you gotta like officially enter, which seems like not how it was supposed to be designed. But anyways, we're entering. We just decided to go find a bounty that would be suitable, but all the big bounties were taken, so now we're going to be forced to take down a criminal instead, who isn't a large monster, but could be a large monster in terms of his deeds. So, before we talk to that guy, let's talk to everyone in the room.
I can't forgive that, no, sir.
I like how it's like just an old guy. He's like, yeah, I'll just go kill a human.
What in the blazes?
What's a whippersnapper like you doing here? Don't tell me you actually thinking of participating in the tournament for the throne. The audacity of... Didn't I already sign up? I thought I already signed up. Who's this guy? This is like Hobo Stroll. Like, what happened? This is Stroll after 50 years and chain smoking cigarettes. That's Rich, a mere fledgling with no history or experience to speak of as king. The idea makes me sick to my stomach.
No, thank you.
The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of a great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Luis dare to. It hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give the eulogy at your funeral. He seems like a great candidate. I'm sure that he'll win. He'll definitely be in the running.
Hey.
We're accepting that bounty. Of course we could do it.
Let's focus.
Okay, I need to find and bring in... Hey... I forgot how they said this guy's name. Heismay? I think it's Heismay. A notorious criminal tied to a series of kidnappings in Martira. Despite his bounty, he has evaded capture, and his true identity remains a mystery.
Let's call it.
Okay, we got the contract. Let's head back to the inn for now.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
I mean, Gallica's simply talking about the fact that she doesn't think that Hulkenberg is going to find this a perfect target. But Stroll is correct that this is actually a perfect target. Just, the characters in this game are so stupid that they, like, have no foresight whatsoever. Or like one out of all of them is allowed to have foresight at any given time.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements.
I'm glad that everyone's just like withholding information from each other. They're like, I may have found a carriage, or it's a wheelbarrow with a dog to pull it.
How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
Supposedly, that doesn't sound very promising.
You don't sound too sure about that.
Oh, no, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
So I was just kind of thinking about that because Hulkenberg has just been fighting with us this whole time, even though she was a knight, I guess, up until just now. But so technically when the knights were taking credit for defeating the human, that wasn't entirely a lie because I believe Hulkenberg was still a knight at the time of defeating the human. So that would mean that the knights did indeed at least help take out the human.
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title.
You could do that? You could keep your title? That sounds like a loophole.
We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refuse.
Well, to be fair, the Royals are all dead. So, well,
those fallen knights found
they
useful
think
employ
that the
elsewhere.
Royals are all dead. Okay, hold on. What did she just say? Is there a way to like make her reread it?
Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight. Let's rest.
Okay, so it seems like we have to sleep. There's no other options. There is no information. Okay, well, let's talk to everyone.
met, eh? Fancy a
Does this
bit?
guy have any knowledge for our contract, maybe? No. No, he does not.
Hey,
I asked Fabian for a map of Martira, and she gave me the one from Grius' personal effects. Covers all the main roads. We may have found one in town, but a military map always has more details. Fabian continues to be our anchor. To pay her back, let's achieve our goals.
Now then.
Don't push yourself too much.
Tomorrow you depart. Maria will assuredly miss you dearly, so please come back and say hello when you can, even if it's only every once in a while. I see that we're her new dad, apparently.
Hello.
I've decided I'm heading to Brylehaven. It's much too bored to just spend my days at the inn. I'm going to see that so-called exhibition from I don't know what he's talking about. I mean, we're literally gonna leave town, like, right after the opening ceremony, so I don't know what you're talking about. We talked to Maria? Is she gonna, like, sneak onto our carriage or something? It's suspicious that we haven't seen her, which makes me think she's going to do something. We can't leave, right? Didn't seem... Okay, yeah, I can't leave.
Good night.
Can I come in?
Where's Stroll at? What the heck?
You can't sleep?
No, that's not it. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no, I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's alright. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again, can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Alright, we have the very basic quest of Maria is waiting for us to return home and regale her with tales of the strange and distant places we visit.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book... We met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Yes. How did she get him thrown out? That wasn't really what happened.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Everybody always wants to read the
it is a
book.
fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Though, I suppose, 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream, 'tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
I do feel like her outfit... Hold on, I'm gonna close my door. But I feel like her outfit looks kind of weird. I liked her outfit a lot more in the flashback where she was like a young knight trying to protect the prince. Her outfit was way cooler there. I don't know why it changed to such like a weird, like one-piece tuxedo, as you call it. Even with the coat, I don't think it looks particularly good.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Who the heck is this?
Judah!
Lady Judah!
Could she have worn less clothes to this occasion?
Faraway sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky, blue and white. Faraway sky so clear. Let life be alive. Let my wish echo. Far beyond the shore.
This episode is 100% getting copyright strike. Or at least claimed. I've never gotten a strike, but... There's no way that wasn't copyrighted.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
They're shooting off fireworks for him?
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
Wait, so
much for this being a fair competition.
they have multiple people entering for the same person?
Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, crier! Where's Count Louise?
Yeah, is he gonna... Because isn't Luis like public enemy #1 right now? Is he gonna formally enter the competition or not?
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Calm
Don't
down.
worry. He's
Being a
definitely
weirdo.
paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis, Gladel, the Black Hound.
Oh, it's
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
it was the guy at the bounty board. I can't remember what they called him though.
Sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by
There's
pledging
rat
free
people?
drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea.
What the heck is this creature?
Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
We got a lot of support. There's
What? An elder?
there's no way that that's
Disgraceful.
the only
Is this
people who
the only
entered,
way you
right?
could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And, if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
You gotta love trying to disqualify someone because they don't have a car.
Are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner? It's quick! Wait,
Is that our
take it
ship?
right for the-
It'll crash!
Whoa!
Well,
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What ho? Isn't she a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you buffoon. 'Twas bad enough when Luis did it the first time.
That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all.
Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
we just gained 800 popularity just by entering the tournament? I ended up standing out more than expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only consider this a part of my mission to aid the prince.
Just a sec.
What's with this thing? Is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What is happening right now?
Let's see.
We want to go to a place called Martira, Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a ways south. We have to camp
Let us
along
hurry.
this path?
Hold on.
Let us hurry. Let us hurry.
Hold on.
Where's the city that we're going to? Is like right here? I mean, this is pretty much on the way, which is good, I guess. Can I zoom out? What is this? I don't get why maps have like stuff like this on it.
This place
Anyways.
here.
Wow!
On this craft's legs, oh, I'd say that'll be 4 days, 3 nights about. 4 days and 3 nights, that's a great deal faster than a carriage, and surely the roads will be safer at that kind of speed.
Spectacular!
Now, cinch in those britches, chaps, full steam ahead to Martira, Old Castletown. Does this guy, I guess this guy doesn't drive at night? He's like a truck driver.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
Well, you don't get to drive.
Me, lad. Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver. Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, we don't care if it's safe.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable. Neurus? Are you there? I'm coming in.
Guess this is a flashback.
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not the new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
So you're telling me he built this entire thing just by hand, by himself?
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
What the heck?
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
I'm working toward a dream. And this
this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile!
What's wrong with that? Why can't he do whatever he wants?
A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Okay, well, if he was using their funds, then I guess maybe that's kind of bad.
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady, but leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner is fully operational now.
I'm now starting to understand how she convinced him to do this.
Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness?
Okay, well, we also have to take him with us because we can't possibly leave this guy here alone with this information.
Is His Highness still alive?
He's definitely gonna spill the beans.
That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
He's like, ah, yes, blackmail. Yes.
Is that enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
Probably not, but...
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on it.
I think we can count on him. If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
That's what I was saying.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brialhaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Yeah, that's what we said.
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention.
Alright. I thought Stroll was like Galaxy Brain. It turns out he's actually also stupid.
Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
Maybe he's got it together. I don't know.
To deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
What does that mean? I trust all of you. I think it's perfect.
I think it's a perfect idea.
Makes sense, doesn't it? The bounty's Heismay, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster.
See, I get what you're saying, but like, monster is not... It doesn't mean like a beast that doesn't look like a person. I think that like a notorious criminal, especially kidnapping kids, is probably the greatest monster of them all. But maybe that's just me. Apparently our society maybe doesn't agree, and that's why we have so many problems.
Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet Runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
You told me I was supposed to use the bathroom every single Idles day, right?
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Okay, but I kind of disagree with the statement that there's literal monsters in the world. Like, there's literal monsters in our world, too. It just depends on... I guess it depends on what definition of monster you want to use. Like, a lot of times we just use monster to mean, like, big thing that is not human and has the capability to kill you. But I feel like monster is more like something that is bad for society in a way. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking this, but like, I wouldn't, if you saw a random dragon in this world and the dragon was hurting nobody, it was just living on its own doing nothing, is that a monster or is that a dragon? The Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as the strategy room and the lounge and the kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more and interacting with it. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around on your way there.
Oh, yeah?
What day? We're Metals Day? We're one day away from Idles Day, huh?
All right then.
Okay, lounge is down there. I get what you're saying, but biggest is an adjective. I guess it depends on is biggest the adjective to monster or is biggest the adjective to head? Because if biggest is the adjective to monster, then a bad criminal could be the biggest monster and you're just gathering its head. If you're getting the biggest head of a monster, then what you're saying is correct, right? I mean, you say that, but nowhere is that actually specified. Everyone just kind of assumed that. What can we... Can I interact with this? There we go.
Let's see here. And there's a camp, but which one? Okay.
Why is there a safe? The door must lead to the end of the gauntlet runner to prevent accidental entry. What does that mean, end of the gauntlet runner? So where do they want me to go exactly? Because I want to go everywhere except where they want me to go. It just says explore. The toilet. There are no pressing matters at hand. The washroom.
Hey!
Wait, what just happened? Were you just going to stride up and strip nude? Where do you think you are? When did he say that? I feel like Hulkenberg just freaked out for no reason. Yeah, I think the tournament is obnoxious and stupid. No running water yet. Alright. That's gonna make it a lot harder to use.
Oh.
Wait, they have red grass? Now we could cook that special dish. Well, I guess we could already cook it because I already bought red grass. Okay, engine room is where they wanted me to go, right? I'm surprised, like, you could hear everything shaking. There's no way this stuff would stay on the table.
Got it.
So?
See, they even have, like, this weird cupboard with a bunch of these locks that you could put on so stuff doesn't go flying everywhere. Yet then right next to it, we have literal just... I guess they got, like, little... They got, like, little things to hold them in. But, like, these would be all over the place. And these cups down here. Bed. Oh, that's interesting. We got like a little hole that goes to the kitchen. Wait, what? Cloth-covered device? What are you? See, like, these books would be all over the place. We even got, like, these special shelves designed to hold the books in place. Oh, I didn't mean to... I didn't realize that's what I was interacting with.
What's this?
I like how earlier Gallica was like complaining that she needed something to hold on to, and now she can just fly outside perfectly. Okay, is there anything else here? That just goes that way.
All right then.
Alright, so we gotta go probably up one of these ladders. Oh, this is down. That goes down to the engine room, which is, I think, is where we need to go. So let's go everywhere except there first. Okay, it doesn't really seem like we can do anything here. Like, what happens if I just sat here and watched where we were going for a while? Would, like... What the heck is that? Just monsters flying around? Like, would we actually get somewhere, or... is it just like a loop that we walk around? Oh, hey, we could see him. Okay, so there wasn't really that much to find, except for in the pantry for some reason. Where was that other ladder? Right here. Hey, it's more. Well, he also said there was no running water, so I don't know if the washing machine actually works.
All right then.
Okay, so we need to go down that way, so let's go up first. They have bean bags in this world? Well, cotton bags, I guess. He has a bunch of different pairs of glasses. He's got like bunny glasses, heart glasses, star glasses. He's got a vacuum cleaner. It's an upright cleaning tool. We don't know what a vacuum cleaner is. Just a shoe.
Now, where was I? Now, where
Oh,
was
I didn't mean to press that again. Alright, let's go where they want me to go, I guess. The heck is that thing?
Hello?
Called a runner phone.
Spectacular.
I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use magla crystals as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds, then thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beast made for 0 momentum loss. I don't think that works, but maybe. Even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then, maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks, you just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. You will continue towards your destination while spending time on the Gauntlet Runner. Utilize its facilities to obtain items, raise abilities, or do other things you wouldn't be able to do in town. Try using the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine. More activities will become available over time. You can also spend time with your allies while traveling, which may help improve your virtues. Oh, you can improve your virtues with your allies? At the end of the day, the choice is yours. Great. What do we got in here? Nothing on the map. Oh, that's the same thing. Oh, interesting. I think that was this. Okay, so... Doing laundry will take your mind off things, increasing my max MP. First of all, is this permanent? And how much max MP are we talking about here?
Alright then.
Okay, let's see what this does.
Come on.
Will increase max HP.
Got it.
Why is there a locked door here? I didn't realize this before. It's like chained shut. Maybe it goes to outside? So you get like 2 to 3 points per use. I mean, it's obviously one of those things that you want to do like a lot, and eventually it'll start to stack up.
Alright then.
Okay, what else do we got? So we got the kitchen, we got a mystery thing, which might just do a random virtue. I don't know how that's gonna work. Uh-oh, maybe not that good to use right now. Okay, what does bed do? You can rest in the Gauntlet Runner's sleeping quarters. Time will pass, but your virtues won't improve at all. Okay, so sleeping is just a pastime. Or maybe I could pick specific books. Imagination. Oh, I pressed on the same one. Eloquence. Okay, so we can raise imagination and eloquence there.
Speaking of,
Got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I hardly consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Hushed Honeybee. There. Okay, do we just cook here or do we get something else? Use the Gauntlet Runner's cooking table to whip up some food for you or your allies. Eating prepared meals can grant your party various positive effects. Ingredients. Try to experiment as much as possible. After you've made every dish at least once, you may learn how to create the ultimate culinary masterpiece. Hey, we got some more stuff. All the materials to make some of that special honeybee inn food. Wait, did I really need the recipe? I already knew how to make it, right? Ooh, a bunch of recipes. So I have to... See, I kind of thought I could look at what I could cook before I press this button. Now it kind of seems like I have to accept cooking. And then I can see what I can cook. Okay, so it seems like you go to the pantry daily and maybe you get stuff from it.
All right. Right.
I feel refreshed after spending time in the bathroom. Why is Stroll sleeping at the table here? Oh, he's sick. I see.
I'm sorry.
I see. Okay, so that seems like all we could do right now. What do other people do? Okay, I guess the only choices are those spend time in the runner things. There's no supporters or anyone to spend time with. So which one do we want to do then? We could either get imagination or eloquence. Or we could cook something. Or we could boost mana or HP, but I think those are probably not as valuable. I don't know, how worth it are the meals? I think I'm gonna read a book today, but I don't really know how worth it cooking meals is. Which one was eloquence? Was it this one? I can't remember now. Yes, it was.
What's that?
Apparently, this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This section's part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, I guess that's true enough. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor. Then use flattery to probe for weak points.
What are you talking about?
Probe for weak points? Why? To strike them down in one hit. To gain the upper hand. To exploit... I'm gonna say to gain the upper hand. Virtues and bonds are probably the top priority. You don't need the virtues for something? So something that was in Persona 3 was because it takes place in school, so you wanted to make sure that your, like, I can't remember what the stat was, like knowledge or studying or intelligence was maxed out by a certain time which was like years in the future, or like you needed to get it to certain amounts based on when your tests were, to like make sure that you do well on the tests and get extra bonuses for it. So does this game not have something like that where you want to have a virtue to a certain point by a certain date?
Sure.
So you can gain the upper hand, perhaps. Although, like, if you were doing that to try and actually ace the final tests, you had to do, like, a lot of studying compared to other things.
No kidding.
Wait, what did they just say? Oh, yeah, this is what I said. I can see it feels a bit underhanded, but I guess if you need things to go your way, that's how it has to be.
All right.
Ooh, I got a lot. Did I get more for answering correctly? I mean, the other things were technically true, but I feel like in a conversation, you're not trying to figure out how to stab someone, usually. I'm surprised. I guess a bit of force could go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly. Also, the fact that he puts his leg on the other side of that railing makes me really uncomfortable. Because all I can think of is, like, what if he falls out of the window and then he snaps his leg in half? There's still more left to read in the book. I'll pick up from here next time.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Do you think the choices do affect how much XP you get? Oh, it makes sense. I think Persona had that as well. At night, the vast wilderness outside town is ensconced in darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels the next morning. While at an encampment, you can use any of the facilities on the Gauntlet Runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about your journey with allies. Give it a try. 3 days until we reach Martira. Our first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm glad that we started a fire on the deck, the wooden deck of the Gauntlet Runner. Kind of excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone?
All right then.
All right, what do we got here? We got imagination there, imagination with stroll. Seems like maybe we can also just go read the book some more. We can still do those things.
Your thoughts?
How was the ride, eh? Smooth as butter, luxurious as a palace, awe-inspiring, tear-jerking. Absolutely. This runner's such a guilty pleasure, though credit where it's due, my tinkering certainly helped make her what she is. Though full disclosure, that's all thanks to a little mechanism I whipped together that keeps her legs from sinking into the dunes. Wouldn't have to worry about the terrain if she could just fly, but that's a story for another day. Off you go. Better get your 40 winks. What does that mean, 40 winks? Is it like you're supposed to sleep a certain amount of time, or? I've never heard anyone say 40 winks. It's in a raised basin. Yeah, raised basin doesn't prevent sparks, but it's probably fine. It's just like you might get some like burn marks on the deck. It's very unlikely the deck is just gonna light on fire, but the deck might get like some scorch marks. Oh yeah, scams. Whenever there's like a scam that tries to do like a group scam, It's like, come on. Like, you couldn't just text these people one at a time? You really did like a group scam here? It's so stupid.
Yep.
You can eat these bugs, according to Hulkenberg anyway. Oh, I caught a bug. We could use it to cook. Okay, so we should also come by the campfire at night, see if we get any bugs.
Hey.
Okay, we can get more imagination here.
I see.
Let's go see if there's anything else. We gotta find, like, all the daily things to do. Like, it seems like go to the pantry, check on the campfire at night.
Well met.
I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I think everyone has free time right now, Hulkenberg. Certainly no stranger to traveling, but I've no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk a bit? Okay, also imagination. Let's go figure out what else we could do before we lock that in, but... Well, let's see what did everyone else do for the nighttime. Oh, it doesn't actually count as spending time with your supporters because you just spend time in the runner listening to them, I guess. Oh, that's that.
Sure.
Okay, you can only go to the bathroom once a day, apparently. So we could cook, but again, I was also of the thought that it'd likely be more advantageous to focus on other things, and that appears to be the case, so... Okay, these are the same books. I mean, I don't know what I expected, like... Surely they wouldn't change the books at nighttime, but, you know, there was a chance.
What's this?
Alright, and these probably don't change what they do if it's nighttime, right? That would be weird.
Got it.
Also, I haven't saved in a while.
What
Just in
now?
case I accidentally, like, accept doing one of these things that I didn't actually intend to do. I wonder if I should make an... Because we have, like, a city and a dungeon save. I wonder if I should make, like, a gauntlet runner save or just use the city save as the gauntlet runner save. Does this thing really have to keep beating at night while the thing is not even doing anything? Seems like a waste of power. Alright, so I think we should spend time with one of the two people. If they both give the same thing. I don't know if that's going to change based on the day or how that's going to work. I also don't know if we get anything else. Like, do we get any sort of, like, does it grow their bond as well if we spend time with them, or is it exclusively these royal virtues? Because right now our choices are, we have two different books, one of which gives imagination. We could talk to Stroll or Hulkenberg, both of which give imagination. So 3 of the choices are increase your imagination. I think they want me to pick imagination, huh? Let's just talk to Hulkenberg. She seemed like she needed more help or more company than Stroll did. Stroll was like, why don't you spend some time with me? Hulkenberg's like, I am going to die of boredom. Please help.
Well met.
I gotta read them. I really wish that a little bit more was voiced in this game. It's a little bit much. It's fine if you're just playing on your own and you don't gotta read anything out loud, but this power we've awoken to, I have all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? These answers suck. I guess it's cool because the others are just stupid. It's not really bizarre and it's not really scary, so I guess it's cool.
Certainly.
I think it looks cool.
I see.
She kind of liked that. I don't know what she wanted me to say. So you could get Magla from these conversations, but not like bond increases, I guess. I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking on how they look per se. Okay, well, all of my options were how they look, so I'm sorry if I wasn't allowed to answer the question in a meaningful way. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us. Are we inside the armor? I assume so, but I guess it hasn't really been made clear if we're still like a person inside the armor or if we become the armor. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. It is said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence, why it is so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves. Hulkenberg and I talk about things to come. I feel like my imagination has increased.
All right.
Imagination. 4 points of imagination. That's pretty good. It's getting quite late, but we've a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. Okay, at least they're like, all right, we're gonna keep talking, but it's not relevant, so you don't have to read it all.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay, we gotta go to the bathroom. I say the bathroom, but we actually have to go to the toilet, apparently.
Good morning.
Top of the morning to you, my dear passengers. I trust that the sleeping quarters more than exceeded your expectations, eh? Aren't they like little, tubes?
True.
They were better than I'd feared, considering how tiny they are, but I've got a question of my own. Isn't the desert sand going to do a number on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl. Nary a grain of sand could fit between her seams, I assure you. Regardless, we'll be leaving the arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Wow, runners really are neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast. But just keep an eye on the road, okay, Neris? Nuris? How do you say his name? Nuris? We'll arrive in Martira in 2 days. Okay. We could get courage. And then what's that? Wisdom? Again, we already have 2 wisdom, so I don't know if we actually need that. Okay, so now the people actually have, like, changing things. Okay, I don't know why I keep looking at this, because I wish it broke down every single option in there. Like, I could swear that Persona 3... Did the Persona 3 Reloaded come out before or after this game? I swear in that game, when you looked at other people's choices, it told you for each one what percent of people did it. And I really wish that they had done that in this game. Because it's like, yeah, we could... The only thing we could do is spend time in the runner, so obviously 100% of people did that, but like, which things did they do? Okay, so we got courage and wisdom. We gain courage from this bounty that we're doing. I don't know if I care about that. Let's go to the pantry. Gauntlet shrooms and rock beans. Did they grow here? They just grow in the pantry? It's so weird when you come out of the pantry, it's like you're in first-person view all of a sudden.
All right.
Okay, we're supposed to use the toilet on Idle's Day. Are we inspired? By ridding myself of unwanted waste, I feel that I've gained something new. My luck increased by 1. Do you just get a random stat? Or is it always luck? I'm not sure what you're currently answering. So we have the same books, probably. Always luck. Alright, fair enough. Good thing I didn't level up luck then, ever. So we could either get imagination or... Oh, you're probably talking about this. I get that. I'm just saying I wish that it was more broken down between the options there. Like, even if there were, like, multiple things, like, say 50% of people spent time with supporters, 50% or 25% of people went to a town, and 25% spent time in the runner, I would want the things, like, within each of those to be broken down so I could see, like, what's the most popular thing to do at each of those locations. But I think I get what you're saying. Why do we have, like, a random flag?
What's this?
Okay, I think that probably there's not going to be any more stuff that I have to be paying attention to. But I'll just go check everything over, because now it's like day 2 and it's a little bit different. Oh. For some reason, I thought I was going down to the engine room when I pressed on that door. That was not the engine room. There doesn't seem to be anything new.
Let's go.
Alright, we'll check the deck really quick, and then we'll probably pick Hulkenberg's thing, because we're about to get courage from our bounty, which I think should be enough to get us to 2 courage. Although, Hulkenberg's thing was wisdom, right? So actually, maybe I want to read a book. Hulkenberg is wisdom. Yeah, okay. And the books could give imagination or eloquence. So maybe we just keep reading the eloquence book right now. Because it seems like at night we were getting imagination things.
What's that?
This next part reviews some basics. Even if you make a flawless first impression as a discussion progresses, the other person may erect an emotional wall and start giving you the cold shoulder. No matter what you say, they'll remain unreceptive in these situations. Issue a challenge. You must shock their senses to break down their walls. Shock their senses. How would you go about doing that? Pretend to cry. What? I have no idea. I don't know. I've never really heard this psychology before, so I don't actually know what you would do. These were not the answers I was expecting. It also kind of depends on your definition of scare them. Like, make them fear for their life or just surprise them. Surprise them, I feel like would have been my answer to this. But what does that mean, stare them down? That just seems creepy. There's no way they're going to become more receptive if you stare them down. Pretend to cry, though. The question is, do they know that you're pretending? Or do they ever figure out that you're pretending? Like, I feel like someone probably would become more vulnerable if they thought you were really crying. I don't know. I've never heard this psychology before. It's between these two. I just thought, like, both of them could be really bad, right? Because if you get, like, caught fake crying, that's bad. And if you, like, make them fear for their life, that's bad. You don't want to do either of those two things, for sure. I'm gonna go with scare them. As awkward as it sounds.
Okay.
You find their weak points, so I guess you could imply that you know their weakness.
All right.
Okay. I mean, that seemed like the dialogue for you picked the correct choice. It said, like, you were paying close attention, so... Getting someone's agreement doesn't seem like it would be too complex, but there's actually a lot to consider. There's still more left to read. Yep, okay.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Break time, chums. There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magla, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magla surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Wait, are we actually gonna get to do something here? Because we're not at the camping spot yet. Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? That's crazy. Tree of Prophecy.
Whoa.
That's...
It's not just the leaves, it's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country whose colors shift to foretell unusual events in the times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future, and how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I am sensing an incredible amount of magla in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magla. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Pulls out a sheet of paper and a brush from his pocket and began to draw the landscape in front of him.
Hey.
Wow, Nuris, how did you get so good at drawing?
Yeah,
Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation in the foundation of all good is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished. Here, take it as a keepsake. You're sure I can have this? Yes, yes, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need for the sketch itself anymore. I've received Nerys's research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here. Oh, so I'm supposed to show this to someone probably at some point? Oh, I'm supposed to probably give it to Maria. That would make sense. Hey. Oh. I had not read this line yet. Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see something from our journey. We could tell her a story about this place. The next time we're in Grand Trad, I should give this drawing to Maria. Gee, thanks for doubling down on that. A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica is a most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely. That's not creepy at all. Which is giving me great insight to my own research into flight. Huh? What? You've been observing me this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of favorable developments. I wonder what manner of anomaly its current color portends. We took a brief detour, but I feel that seeing that rare sight has broadened my wisdom.
All right.
We got 4 wisdoms.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
So does that mean we like can't go out to the deck, or can we still go out to the deck? Rock Den Camp. Seems like we could still go out to the camp. We'll be in Martira the day after tomorrow. I wonder what kind of place Martira is. Okay, we got a Lumi Bee.
speaking of...
Excellent timing. I've just heard something that caught me rather by surprise. After our cart to Grand Trad was beset by bandits and you were thrown out, you walked the desert to reach the city. Such a vast, empty expanse, and easy land to get lost in, I'm sure. I can't remember. Could we see the cathedral? I'll just give credit to Gallica, sure, why not?
Fair point.
Of course, you've no need to worry with her at your side. I suppose that's why she's been tasked with the role of messenger. Well, in the event that you ever find yourself lost in the wilds, let me offer my own advice. Search for the first star. That star moves to the west in the evening and to the east at night. Time and time again, it helped correct my path in my journey to help find His Highness. Still, I must say, I did not expect to return to a life on the road. 'Twill be a long journey yet. Perhaps we'd better rest while we can. Okay, so does she not have a... She doesn't have a thing we can do. We can get imagination with Stroll. I guess we did talk to her last night, so maybe... Maybe now it's supposed to be Stroll's turn. Okay, we're probably gonna wrap up after we pick something here, but...
Alright then.
Look at the map. Is there anything else new? Doesn't seem like it.
Got it.
I should keep it vacant for the others. Okay, so these things are all once a day for sure. So let's go talk to Stroll. That's the watchtower. Not what I wanted. I should probably just start teleporting. Figuring out what ladder to go to is annoying. We'll save as well.
Hey.
Are you looking for something to do? Yeah, you said this last time. Talk with Stroll.
No.
Oh, we went inside. So next up is Martira. It feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you, we went over to the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I'd once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long past. Speaking of which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power that the hero kings once used. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends? I doubt that they had no allies. That doesn't really make sense. I want to say that power isn't everything, although they probably would have lost to a greater power, but power is definitely not everything.
What's that about?
Power isn't everything.
Oh, I see.
Ah, I see. As kings, they had to govern their people and maintain the peace. Martial might alone wouldn't help you there. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well. If we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though all this does make me wonder just how many more of these powers are still out there. Well, if we look at the archetype tree, we might be able to figure out pretty easily how many there are.
Alright.
Or imaginations. Man, imagination levels up so slowly. What the heck? Come now, it's too early for bed. Like, didn't I read 2 books when we were back in the city, and I got imagination from Stroll and Hulkenberg, and we still haven't made it to level 2 yet? Come now, it's too early for bed. Let's talk some more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Finally! We're out of the desert!
Huh?
Oh wow, I missed all this green!
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
Everyone's got these gauntlet runners, huh?
My star is rising! Ah!
Sanctism will reign!
Oh, these two are fighting each other, huh? I mean, neither of them would be like high in the running right now. Even though they both support the 2 factions that are in first and second place. So they're probably both killable, right?
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
Are they prominent candidates?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Oh. That's kind of stupid. It doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner.
Stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is
Why is the crier just out in the open?
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can we afford to abandon Gladel if he's one of Luis's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Wait, I actually have to make a choice here? Ah. See, I'm still not down with this whole plan to gain Luis's favor. I don't know why we're doing that. That doesn't sound like it's gonna work at all. So I don't really see the point of helping Gladel. I don't know, maybe I'm stupid? I really wasn't expecting to come into a cutscene where you gotta actually make like a choice. I want to see how it plays out. That's what I would have done. But that's only because I'm not on board with the plan that everyone else seems to be on board with. So maybe that's dumb.
How about we see how it plays out?
No, I think we should step in on Gladel's side. I know, I don't like it either, but if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we need.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
Oh, it was the illusion of choice. Alright.
Say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
Yeah, we probably can be murdered.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us?
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel! Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Cornland. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral! Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time!
Wait, they only have 2 legs?
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Godot and his monks have boarded the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. I wasn't expecting to get into a boss fight right now.
Know your place. Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, old egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
That seems very unfortunate. How are you supposed to fight against someone who's functionally made invincible?
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
Okay, so we are allowed to attack him, but I assume it will be very bad if I do that. Also, our objective is to defeat the monks without harming him.
Warrior!
I imagine we could probably just use as much mana as we want, because we're probably just gonna pass a day after that, like go to sleep and get all of our mana and such back?
No, not this.
So I could probably just go all out, huh? Do we know anything about these guys?
Through this one.
No.
I shall vanquish evil.
Let's start with this. That was lackluster. Could only, I need like an AoE party attack up.
Wind.
Alright, they resist that.
Blade in hand. I stand waiting.
Resistance is futile! What could you hope to achieve?
Only a flesh wound. This is nothing.
He just keeps putting on a cocky smirk.
He knows we can't attack him. He's toying with us.
I call upon royal power within.
I'm afraid to go for the critical strike because I don't know. I guess
Perhaps
we could
not.
check maybe, like, they're level 17. If they were like significantly stronger than us, then I'd be really afraid of missing. But we might be able to get away with it.
Hack and slash.
Useless.
Okay, well,
Come forth, royal soul.
there it is, I suppose.
Is there another way?
I shall seize my chance. What could you hope to achieve?
You need training.
Okay, at least they also missed.
This is God's judgment.
Ow.
Dear God.
For all that we strive for. I see you.
Got them right in their
Okay, they were weak to that. That's what I was hoping for. We should maybe try out fire as well.
Hit them all in one fell swoop.
Okay, they resist fire. That's
Let's go.
unfortunate.
Maybe not.
They resist most of what I can do.
Looks like we can't brute force through
I assume this guy's probably weak to the same stuff as this guy. Guess I might as well try. Because he's not a mage. Okay, he's... The mages are resistant to magic. This guy might be resistant to physical stuff.
With blade in hand. Strike me if you dare.
Let's do this. More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brothers.
Hang in
Oh, he's healing them now.
Take this.
This is nothing.
Sanctism will reign. Come at me.
Wait, that was with me having extra defense?
Are you prepared? I'll cut you down.
Oh my gosh.
yourself before God.
We can do this.
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
By the sworn oath of knighthood.
In the name of justice, warrior!
Hey, we actually got some hits. Just everyone goes for me, even if I resist the hit. Highly rude.
Seeker. Wind.
It's too early to go to his side.
I see you.
Now, what's the play?
Warrior.
Okay, you think this guy resists
Hack and slash.
slash? He does.
I will fight with pride. I won't hold back. Scour.
Sanctism is supreme. Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
He probably resists all physical stuff. That's okay, I guess.
Take this!
Yeah.
In the name of justice!
Behold my power!
We're not out of this yet!
Thank you.
I owe you.
Resistance is futile! Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
Nothing.
Captain, they've got your defenses down.
Knight!
Wait, when did they lower my defenses?
Knight!
I guess that attack lowered them?
I stand waiting.
Know your place, peasants! Witness me,
By this
brethren!
power. Is there another way?
Surely I can survive another turn.
Come forth, royal soul! Wind!
Chance! Sanctism will reign!
Too slow!
Tenacious!
Is that all?
Oh, it did use 2 turn points just because he missed.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
Like, if he misses a single one of his AoE hits, then it takes 2 turn points instead.
Let justice prevail! Is that all?
Behold my power!
Too slow!
Oh, I wanted to heal. Are you kidding me?
Still stand.
Sanctism will reign!
No, not yet.
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
I won't hold back! With healing power!
I'm obliged.
Helpful as ever.
Witness me, brethren!
Alright, I think she has to guard.
In the name of justice! Not done yet.
Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
Come forth, royal soul!
Thank you.
I owe you.
Come! Strike me if you dare.
Know your place.
They die hard.
You take this!
Only a flesh wound. This is nothing.
Take this!
Okay, yeah, it's that move that lowers defense.
Hulkenberg's guard is down.
By this power! We're not out of this yet!
'Twas needed.
So the single target heal, even though they're both weak, the single target one heals a lot more.
Knight! Is that all?
Heals like 30% more.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Resistance is futile! Sanctism will
I might have been able to kill him if I had just used my wind attack.
Is that all?
Sanctism will reign!
Hulkenberg's guard is
Come
down.
forth, royal soul!
I'm just gonna hope
Scour!
that after this the battle ends.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
Yeah, just quickly reverse and he'll just fly off the deck.
Good. What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Oh, and he's gone.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
Wait, is that the lady who was singing before?
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
I'm pretty sure, like, I didn't recognize her before, but now I think in that outfit, isn't she a character, like a main character? Possibly joins your party? I don't know. She looks like a character that might join our party. I want to say that I've seen her in like a screenshot or something before. Anyways, what am I trying to answer here? I have no idea. Like, this guy's personality is so abrasive. I have no idea what... Whenever someone's like this, I don't know how to communicate with them, not gonna lie. Like, I feel like this is just kind of like the basic answer, but he might be like, yeah, well, I didn't need it. But if we, like, show concern, maybe that'll change his... We're trying to use the tips we got from that book on persuading people. Or we could act super cocky. I feel like you gotta meet abrasiveness with confidence or something like that.
I guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of.
Okay, I don't think you like that.
Why, Gladell? Surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
She charges people for interviews?
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
You surprised me out there, love.
What the heck is Norris doing? Why is he like he's just a creeper like in the background? He's like slightly behind us, like wiggling around, rubbing his hands together. He's got the weird glasses.
So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Look, it seems like only you and Norris are freaking out about this. Everyone else is very composed about the situation.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
But that's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
What?
I'd know the...
Oh, he was freaking out about the gauntlet runner?
Workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
I mean, Norris is starstruck, but for a different reason.
Really? No one else wants to shake her hand? Well, then, on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
Yep, it falls to you. Good luck with that.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Look, a distraction.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Now he's got something else to fangirl over. That thing's huge. What the heck? Oh, hey, it's Luis. Who are these people? He's got like his kid siblings that all look just as evil, actually more evil than him.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I like how they're labeled as tall Parapus and short Parapus.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
What kind of answers are these? Let's just say I'm a candidate.
I'm just another candidate.
Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
We should just tell him the truth. It's to kill him.
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
He's asking why I became a candidate. How should I respond? Ooh. Definitely don't say that, right? Like, I don't want to say this answer, though. But it would probably get us the most recognition with him. Do any of these answers matter? As we just saw previously, apparently half of the choices don't actually matter. But this time Stroll was like, this time your answer matters. Is that true? I have no idea. Let's say to help him.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of swordhands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Her eyes are so creepy, by the way. I hate this, like, the eyes that take up the entire eye.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
Alright, well, we didn't completely mess up the conversation.
See you, loves.
She likes us.
Don't think this changes anything.
Alright,
Come
fair
on,
enough.
Hector.
His dog's name is Hector? Does this dog have a gold chain on?
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Glodell. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion, the Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beams of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Oh, damn it, blast!
We got more cutscenes. I was gonna wrap it up before this day, but apparently we were forced to do this entire day, huh?
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him. Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort. But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. and my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Maybe I should look into Camiro when we get to Martira.
This one's important.
An old inventor Nearest once knew is living in Camiro, a village near Martira. He may be able to tell us more about the relic he once showed Nearest. We left Nearest, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
More cutscenes, huh? We just did a whole day of cutscenes. Now we're gonna do more cutscenes. We'll arrive in Martira this evening then. Good. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. The fairy girl's right, you know. A carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies, I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's. Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Maybe the guy who kidnaps children. How about that?
You're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Criganti Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Are we really supposed to play two sides this whole time? Kind of annoying.
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Why does she give me that look? She is the worst actor of them all.
Are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey.
Let me show you to it. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. 'Twould be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally Waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Literally just been 2 days of cutscenes now.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm.
Oh, good.
It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Disgusting.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
I'm gonna go with looks great.
It looks great.
Come now, they're offering us fine hospitality. 'Tis only right that we graciously savor it.
I can't tell. I feel like she's faking.
Yes, absolutely right. I'll be cheering you on. And, I'll see to the funeral plans.
Barely bitten into this thing, and already I felt the spray. Oh. But as for the taste, it's not that bad.
Are you actually enjoying that?
How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Is he messing with us? People don't actually eat
Would
this,
that
right?
I had time to try more of your dishes, but to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
I like how Gallica has a tiny cup. Like, she had a tiny bowl, and now she has a tiny cup. Surely the inn didn't just have tiny things for her, so does she just carry tiny bowls and cups and stuff with her?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
You think you think businesses might have fairy-sized things? Rival Gauntlet Runner.
It's your call.
Can I save? No.
Here's where we are now.
Okay, well, I think we're gonna pause it there because we've just been like stuck in endless cutscenes for a while. And I meant to wrap it up literally after the last day where we did stuff, and then we had to do the whole fight between the Gauntlet Runners, and now we're already at the town. So we're gonna take a quick break there, and we'll continue afterwards. But hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you next time.